Oh, guess who's back? That's right, our boys over at the Doctor Who Dark Journey. AMAudiomedia.com is now been recently awarded 12 nominations to the Audioverse Awards. How awesome is that? So if you're a fan of their show, which you must be because you're a fan of our show, and we are a fan of their show, so I know that you know that you know that I know, you need to go there right now to audioverseawards.net, and you need to vote that Doctor Who Dark Journey is your favorite audio play. What are you doing? Go do it right now. The doctor requires you to.
Previously on The Walking Dead. Artificial fear.
Why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm full of angst.
Why are you full of angst?
Why not?
Let's talk this out.
No.
we need to talk. We need to understand.
Fuck this.
Fuck what?
My coffee.
Oh. Is that a nice dark roast coffee? Huh? Is it tasty? That's right. You just sit out there and you slowly kill yourself.
I will.
You go and do that.
I am. Good times.
So how do you feel about the fact that I'm going to be taking you to a video game store for you to buy something which you don't want to buy anything because you're going to break at the end of the day?
I feel like kicking you in the balls.
You know, I take that as a challenge accepted scenario. That doesn't upset.
So does this give me free reign that if I buy something I get to kick you in the balls?
I wouldn't go that far. It depends on how much money you spend. Like if you actually crumble and then you worry about your marriage, then I'll allow you to kick me in the balls, because then I would be so satisfied of your failure of willpower that I wouldn't even feel the pain.
No, I need a guarantee in writing.
You need a guarantor. We need a witness. We don't have a witness.
There's a whole bunch in Tim Hortons.
But we don't know them. They could just be
Doesn't matter.
homeless people.
Where does it say in the definition of a witness that you have to know them? They just have to be there to see it.
They could be a bunch of meth addicts.
Who cares? As long as they sign their name on the dotted line saying, I witnessed this, good.
You are just full of lots of anger right now.
Good in court.
I don't know, because you can always question the witness's integrity. I'm questioning yours.
If I don't know them and you don't know them, that's good enough.
But they could be meth heads. We can never trust a meth head. How do I know that you don't know them, or you've paid them off secretly to take your side on this? I don't know that.
They only take my side because of the beard.
The beard?
Yes.
You got crystal meth in your beard?
Well, they think there is.
Is your beard that shiny that they think it's twinkling or
Christ,
something?
on a bad trip, it looks like fucking Cthulhu.
Cthulhu! Brrr.
I so want to get that pop figure.
Oh, that was the one that was there, though, by the way.
You're a douchebag.
Well, they have more at GameSpot. They have all the World of Warcraft ones there. You could have got something that you don't play anymore. I don't know why you're so angry about it.
Fuck you.
Now, that's not nice things to say.
It's okay, I'll probably end up buying one next week.
Of course, I won't be there for it.
What's that?
Where, at the comic book store?
Probably.
I don't think you're gonna break. You're just not buying anything just to fucking spite me at this point.
To a point, yes.
To a point.
I did buy something this week.
That doesn't count. I knew you were gonna. I knew it wasn't gonna count because you're gonna use the kid as a shield.
Damn straight.
And you got a Tron action figure out of it, so you can't really.
It's not even an action figure. Oh my god, my fucking lid is like bullshit. It's fucking split.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I know. So much anger with you, man. Like, did you want to talk it out?
I'm fucking angry today.
Why?
I'll be glad when this year's fucking done.
Well, I think everyone would be. You know. I get that. You can just cut out all the anger that you're feeling right
Tastes
now.
like a fucking triple.
Oh shit.
Apparently I'm gonna get to beat us now.
You didn't want to get the beat us. Look what happened to Ryan. He's going to lose his foot one day. I tried telling him that grape soda is actually not a fruit, and he got mad at me.
Or one day I'll just have a stroke. I didn't have a stroke. I had a
Yes,
steak.
that makes sense. You had a stroke. No, I didn't. Why are you playing off the fact that you had a stroke? It's clearly evident. Half your face is paralyzed. Yeah. Yeah, well, shit. That's all I gotta say. Well, shit. You done killing yourself yet? Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Well, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fact.
Fact, indeed. 5 minutes of fuck.
Fact.
Yeah. I thought it'd be different. This is kind of like happens before we start our podcasts.
Jesus Christ. You're a fucking douchebag.
What? For what? Because I've recorded 5 minutes of the podcast already? You're taking forever to... Well, at least you know that it takes you about 4.5 minutes to have a cigarette.
Oh, it wasn't even a full smoke.
Oh, well.
It was like half.
Just half?
Yeah, I can finish one in like 7.
What kind of smoker are you?
2 on break, 15
I used
minutes,
to smoke
done.
3 cigarettes in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Apparently I'm not hardcore.
That's why I had to quit. I was too hardcore. I was setting the bar too high for you little young folk. It came down to my smoking.
Yeah.
I had to quit, and that's what it is.
No one likes a quitter.
No one likes a quitter. Well, apparently my lugs thought differently, and they said, hey, here's some blood. Now you have to quit. I'm not... Hey, they help me breathe. I don't have gills. I can't grow gills and be like a fish.
How do you know?
I've tried. I don't even know what episode we're on.
132. No.
3.
3.
I never remember what episode we're on. That's really upsetting. How do I keep forgetting this?
I don't know.
But we have to... Anyways, so we're here to talk about the Droids of the Walking Dead podcast. We're talking about Slab Town.
Slab Town.
Slab Town. Beth gets her own episode. That's what it should have been called. Here comes 1 hour of boring. But was it boring?
I thought so.
I didn't think it was that bad, but it wasn't that good.
It wasn't great. Well, this is episode 6?
Nope, that was
5?
4.
4?
Yeah, it's 4. Tonight's 5,
Tonight's 5. Okay.
I think.
So we had 3
No,
great episodes.
Well, we had 5 episodes. Yep, 4. Yeah, you're right. 3 great episodes, and now we're having the Beth backstory.
We kind of called it, though.
Well, we had to. She's been missing since the last episode of last year.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Oh, no. Further than that.
It was the second to last episode.
It was the last, 3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. And they still haven't really explained why is there crosses in the back of their windows of the cars. They never really explained that.
Mm-mm.
That was kind of weird. So now she wakes up and finds herself in a 28 days later scenario. That's what it reminds me of a lot, to be honest with you.
I'm thinking Rick, episode 1.
Yeah, but 28 days later happened before Walking Dead, the comic book. Though.
Whatever.
Well, and this begs to differ about a lot of people, starts causing issues with people's moral compasses, in my opinion, because now she's in a scenario where it's got security, they have a good working system that works out, everyone has food, there's no cannibals, that's already a win, depending on who you ask.
Just creepy security.
Very creepy security, and the ones that want to rape you. Especially one name, I think his name was Gorman.
Gorman, yeah.
Yeah, that's totally a rapist's name. Do you think it's fair that they should work for what they have? Like, do you think that that's a little bit too extreme where they actually have to work to get something out of it?
Why not? It's the idea, kind of a roundabout way of thinking of communism. Everybody contributes. Everybody gets equal value, so to speak. No one is paid more than anyone else, or at least that's the ideal of it. In theory, doctor makes the same as a postman. Everyone contributes the right way.
Right.
You get your food. You get your house. Here you go.
I think it's fair in one hand, but you got to have a very strict regime, and that regime is the rule per se is very flip flop. Like, it's like, oh, I'm a bitch today, then tomorrow I won't give a fuck kind of attitude to a lot of things, because their attitude is, well, they're the cops, they're underneath a lot of stress, and I noticed that she used that as a crutch quite a lot. That still doesn't justify the means, though.
No.
Because you had that one chick that clearly tried killing herself. Was that what she was trying to do?
No, she got bit.
Or no,
the one that got bit, Jody or whatever, I think it was her name.
Yeah, I think maybe. I thought she tried killing herself. Oh, yeah, she got bit and they fucking sawed off her arm.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sucks.
That was with a wire.
Oh.
Like I'm assuming a piano wire.
It was a piano wire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's totally a piano
wire. I'm like,
wire.
yeah, that's a great way to get your arm cut off.
Oh God. Oh, I remember that. Why'd you bring that back? Oh.
It was pretty gory too.
Oh man, that was pretty bad. The Beth episode is probably one of the goriest ones. And then the guy's face got bitten off, bit off his fucking nose and shit.
Yeah, she ends up dying. You wonder how.
What do you mean?
How she died.
I don't think maybe the infection was. Well, no, when she clocked over the head or something, or
no, well, either that or she hit the desk, or maybe Gorman was trying to go after her.
Or maybe she just killed herself.
Perhaps.
That really
but she was just sitting in the office on the floor, and then it's like, oh yeah, Gorman screwed. Yeah.
But
he's lunch.
Well, you finally get to see Beth with a mean streak, though.
Yeah.
You finally get to see Beth with a little bit of a ball sack, which is a little bit of a shocker. I won't lie. That kind of threw me for a loop there, because I never.
Not after hanging out with Daryl.
Daryl. Is it Daryl or Durrell?
Daryl.
I know you probably haven't had a chance. There's a video I posted on the page earlier of Michael Rooker being interviewed by someone.
I seem to recall seeing something, but I didn't watch it. No.
Oh my God, it's great, because this guy was totally butt fucking the entire conversation. So you're in that the Dead Walking show. He goes, yeah, I was in The Walking Dead. Yeah. Oh, what's it been like? He goes, I don't know. I've been dead for like 3 seasons.
Bravo.
And this guy's like, oh, who was your brother again? What was it good? He goes, Daryl. Oh, not Daryl? Like, it's like, how'd you say your name again? It was Merle. Oh, I thought it was Merrill. It's like, oh my God. And I have to give Michael Rooker such an applause, because he really kept that. Because the guy was from Oklahoma, and he seemed like a very stereotypical Oklahoma guy. He has like the cowboy hat on and shit. You're just like, you don't know shit.
Terrible.
If Gabby was here, she'd be like, well, shit.
Terrible.
Terrible. Like, terrible. But, oh God. But you should check that. That was actually kind of funny. But this whole episode showed how secure they could be. But then, how did they get down the staircase? Like, how did they get down in the hospital? The elevator shaft is clearly not in use anymore.
No, because they used it to dump the bodies. So
how did they get down? This is the staircase. How is the staircase so secure? Like, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is how were they able to secure this area so easily?
Well, they basically got the whole bottom, they said, was blown out. Like all the windows, everything. It's all walkers down below. Right. Bottom floor. So there's got to be a stairwell or something that they have access to, but where, no one knows. Right. Because Noah? Mm-hmm. And Beth ended up going down the elevator shaft. He blows his knee out or whatever, and barely gets out. That scene was kind of intense in the basement, though. Yeah. The bitch who couldn't fire a gun to save her father's life suddenly turned into John Rambo in a dark basement with no lights. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, here's bang, bang. Like Jesus Christ! It's all you have to do is ride fucking Daryl Dixon's cock to become a murdering machine. Shit, everyone should get on. Oh, that could explain Maggie. They didn't fuck, but look at the size of her now. She's rock solid.
She'd kill you. Easily. She'd kill your beard. Then she'd kill you.
No.
She could probably kill your beard.
No.
Probably 3 times over.
She'd look at it and it would like fall over in pain.
No, she'd pull up her underwear and go, "That's my beard." And you'd be like, your beard would catch on fire from sheer fear.
Bearded clam.
Oh,
God damn.
Oh. Why is it so angry?
You were waiting to make that reference all
I
day.
have not made a bad vagina joke in 2 episodes. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Overall, the episode I think was fantastic. I really didn't find any issues with it. It's just the moral compass of a lot of decisions they made. I think it could be run a lot better if... I can never remember the female cop's name for the life of me.
I don't know. It's not going to be that important in another episode, I'm sure.
No, I think she's going to last a while.
I don't.
Gorman didn't.
Gorman didn't. She's barely holding it together. Like, she's
doing well for herself. What do you mean? She's got a black guy doing her laundry. She's got a cook. She's got an entire police force around her, which magically appear when Beth is trying to get away. And she has a very secure station where to live. And it's a clean area, too.
Yeah. But you can see it on her face. The security basically run the place. They let it go. Because what is she going to do to stop them?
That's very true, though. Like, what can you do in this day and age now? Like, if the world turned to a zombie apocalypse, the first thing that's going to happen, besides people being eaten, is the looting. There'll be mass anarchy. Like, look at when New Orleans got hit with that hurricane. How many weeks of, like, looting and crimes and
LA
murders and rapes and shit. But this is a zombie apocalypse, so you don't have to worry about the raping, because zombies don't rape. Right?
Don't know.
We need a researcher. I elect Gabby.
Okay.
She has to go deep undercover and become a zombie rapist. Do you think she would do it?
Or, like, fall victim to one.
Be a rapee? That's kind of rough, dude. That's kind of rough.
No, you don't want to do
that.
that.
No, I don't want to do that.
Let's drop that.
She could be the rapist.
Okay.
I can see that.
She's kind of crazy.
She is kind of crazy. She's kind of creepy sometimes, too. She's got that weird look in her eye when you piss her off, the little twitch. And then she goes, "Well, shit," and you're gonna get punched. Like, remember the last time? She hit me.
Yeah, you deserved it.
I did not deserve it. I am a delicate flower.
Covered in shit.
I think the episode wasn't the greatest episode so far, but we expected this. We actually been expecting this since the second episode. That the first 2 were so good, the next 3, 4, and 5 are probably going to go downhill a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to start off good. You're going to keep everyone's, what's the word I'm looking for?
Engaged?
Engaged, yes. You're going to keep everyone involved.
Yeah.
Keep emotional ties, to your characters. Then all of a sudden it's going to slow down because you got to explain your story and it's going to get a little boring.
Yep.
Like all of season 2.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
I say first half. Definitely first half.
It was the snoring dead for season 2.
Talk about that one scene when they opened the barn and killed like 100 walkers.
Meh.
True. Well, there was the well walker. Remember the one that ripped in half?
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
That was funny.
But now all of a sudden you kind of get that lull. You kind of explain your backstory. You figure out what's going on with Beth. Then, of course, at the end,
you had the bombshell.
The bombshell.
The Carolution.
Yes.
Is on a gurney, unconscious. This is not good.
Is she actually unconscious? Is she faking it? Did something
Congratulations,
happen?
You have kidnapped the queen bitch. You have kidnapped the one person that successfully have murdered people and did not get killed for it. Like, I stand and clap. Unless it wasn't their fault. There was like an explosion and she was thrown from it or something.
Yeah, like
that doesn't count.
Now we're gonna have, kind of this probably first half of the next episode explaining that whole scenario.
Well, then
figuring out what happens with her.
Yeah.
Got to get Daryl back in there. Daryl.
I don't think it's gonna be that much. I think it's just gonna be. I don't think they're going to explain what happened. I think they're just going to say it. I can see it happening because I see shows do this all the time. Instead of really explaining everything, just be like, we were separated or we were overrun and I got away and then I was kidnapped by these guys or whatever.
I don't think that's good enough for Kirkman.
But it's true. But one thing that the show has still not brought in yet, which is they're starting to really hint around about, is slavers. They haven't really done it yet. I think the show right now with Slab Town's episode is kind of the closest they're going to get the slavers for right now. Because that's going to happen sooner or
It pretty
later.
much is that way.
But not really, though. They tell you, you can leave as soon as you've paid back your debt. If you're a slaver, you never leave. Only in death.
Yeah, but at that
Even
point,
that's debatable.
what kind of system determines that your debt is paid off?
Well, they never really explained it.
Exactly.
It could be a point
They're
system.
never going to leave.
Well, it's kind of like when you got conscripted in the army, you had to have 85 points to go home. How do you get the 85 points?
No one knows.
No one knows. They basically said, Johnson, what? 65 points. Yes. How'd you get there? I don't know.
I killed 3,000 people. I only got 65 points. One of those was a double
Worst
point.
high score ever.
And one of those was a double points weekend. Damn it.
I shot at 3 Nazis standing in a row with 1 bullet like Indiana Jones, and you gave me 1/4 point. I feel ripped off. Shit, that would suck, eh?
It would.
Like, I know, that was like my favorite thing in Indiana Jones is how he shot one guy, like all 3 of them with 1 bullet. That's always been impressive to me. But, no, you're right. They don't really explain to you their point system on how they pay back. But it's kind of bad, though, when they're like, you're going to be able to work off all that bacon?
Yeah.
I don't know. How much is the bacon worth? That would have been my question right away. How much is the bacon worth? Dude, wait, seriously, if all she had to do is to sleep with Gorman to get out, she should have just slept with Gorman. Wasn't that...
Doesn't have to worry about it now.
Well, no. I'm sure there's going to be another... How many cops are there?
Don't see that many.
Like, honestly, I saw 3 until they
3 or
tried
4.
escaping. And there was suddenly like 5 outside. They came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's... That
Under the
raises a lot of-
mysterious stairwell.
Oh no, they're just jumping down the... Oh, that was
They're
so
repelling.
That was so disgusting. I don't care what anyone says. Props. If that was real life, if that ever happened in real life, I'd give props. To jump down into an elevator full of bodies. Just... Ew. That's all I gotta say.
Stanky.
Shit. You're literally swimming in people's piss, shit, membrane. I don't even... Blood? That's like the best part, really. But then, wait a minute. If she was smart, she could have just like rolled themselves around in the blood and shit, and then the zombies wouldn't see them.
Exactly.
Sons
thinking.
Sons of bitches.
She wasn't around for that.
When is Morgan coming? That's the next big question. Is he going to show up now? I think he's going to be a part of Slab Town?
No, because he was following the group to the church. Because he was following the marks on the trees.
Yeah, that was like 4 episodes ago. Like, how far does he need to fucking
end of
walk?
episode 1.
How far does the fucker need to walk?
A lot.
And
It is The Walking
did he
Dead.
Nice pun.
Yeah. They could have named it The Lord of the Rings Dead.
Why couldn't they have just taken the Eagles? I don't understand this. Why couldn't they just taken the fucking Eagles and go, boop, done? Was the Eagles gonna be like, the one ring to rule them all? Put them on my finger! Like, no, they're fucking, they don't care.
Let the bird do it.
Why would you bring up Lord of the Rings? Why?
Had to.
Why? Is it because I just binge watched all 5 of them?
Probably.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go see the 6th one? You are a son of a bitch.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. Unfair. No, but that bothered me with the entire franchise. What's this movie about? Walking. Okay. Like, seriously, jump on the Eagle's back. Like, even happened in The Hobbit. The end of the first one. It's like, oh, the Eagles saved the day and saved us all. Why couldn't the Eagles be like, hey, I'll drop you off at the keep over there. Let me save you some walking time.
Here's a mountain. Oh, let's land here.
But you're right in one hand, because it's kind of turning that way for The Walking Dead. There's a lot of walking, but which leads to the next point. When is Glenn and Megan going to get to Washington now, since they've left?
They're gone.
They're gone.
We don't know.
We don't know. And why does not Maggie give a shit about Beth? Do you think she's already accepted?
No, I don't think so.
But don't worry. If you get killed off in The Walking Dead, you just end up going to the casino. Because all I've been watching his videos is Michael Rooker and Scott Wilson and T-Dog at the casinos gambling. They're doing very well for themselves. No,
And they make the appearance on The Walking Dead in the episode after.
they actually don't do well gambling at all. They're not good gamblers.
It's called gambling for a reason.
Oh, and they get to hang out with the Green Ranger all the time. I just like following his page because it's like, I wonder how Scott Wilson's doing. He's like, shit, I only have 17 cents left. Like, he ain't doing good now. Now I know. Fuck. Any predictions for tonight?
No. Well, technically tomorrow. But...
Well, technically tomorrow. Well, I'm saying tonight because I'm going to air this on Sunday.
Well, okay.
Okay,
then,
so tonight.
But tomorrow for us.
But tomorrow. In certain time
when will
zones.
then be now?
Soon. Fuck.
I'm thinking it's going to be kind of half and half episode. First half's going to be kind of wrapping up whole Beth, Carol, Daryl. And then kind of falling back to where they had left off. Was it Four Walls and a Roof?
Yep.
Where
Rick keeps his
Daryl
promises.
comes out. And then all of a sudden he kind of like, okay, guys, come forward. You don't know, like.
Honestly, with that, the only thing that comes to mind, I don't think it's Carol or Beth that's with him. I think it's Noah.
But I'm almost positive he pluralizes. I'm almost positive he's like, you guys come out or something along those lines.
We'll have to study.
I could be wrong.
Frame.
I could go back and watch it, but I'm thinking possibly maybe more. Could be Carol, Daryl, Beth, Noah possibly, but he's long gone. So
Maybe.
Unless Carol and Daryl ran into him as he was leaving.
Possible. Well, maybe that could lead to another storyline arc. Maybe he was escaping and the cops went after him and they tried getting him.
No, they didn't bother. They let him book.
Maybe, you never know. There could be another cop patrol.
Oh, another patrol,
platoon.
yeah. Well, you must be saved. Fuck.
Yeah, it must be saved my ass.
Yeah.
We should also
need
list
another guy to wash our linen.
Fuck. You know we should list all the positive things that happened in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week.
Yeah, how did I know you were going to bring that up?
Well, it was a great episode, very action-packed.
I totally think you would have enjoyed this episode. Yeah.
It was the best episode ever.
Yes.
Because it wasn't on.
That's right.
God.
Thank you, 2014
Did you
election.
know S.H.I.E.L.D. beat Flash in the ratings last week?
No, I didn't.
They did. That's a kick of the balls to the Flash, in my opinion.
I like the Flash.
They need to speed
I like all three shows, to be honest. But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the lowest on the list, I would say, out of the three.
All right, well, my predictions basically, just to wrap this up, great episode of S.H.I.E.L.D., but just to wrap it up, I think what it boils down to is that this episode is going to be just another connecting piece. I think they're going to stretch this out to 3 episodes, if not 4, just to get back to episode 8 when everyone meets back up, just to have like an interconnecting piece. Kind of like look at last season with the governor. It was like 3 episodes technically with the governor until it came back to the episode 8 where the epic, probably in my opinion, the second best episode in The Walking Dead history occurred. Unfortunately, in that episode, Herschel died.
Yeah, he lost his head.
First episode, best episode in The Walking Dead right now still is this season's episode 1. There was so much death.
I'd have to rate the Herschel episode better. I'm not saying that episode 1 was good, or wasn't great rather.
Yeah.
But I expected more out of Terminus. I did.
Well, I think there could still be more in Terminus, though. Like I said, we don't know his mom is actually dead or not. We're assuming we didn't see the actual death. She could have escaped.
Yeah,
it's not like that's never happened before. Let's be honest.
True, but in the end, really, any of the main characters in Terminus are already dead. Like Gareth's gone,
right?
You know, all his buddies and all that. They're done.
However, you also forget Negan is coming too.
Supposedly.
He is coming.
Supposedly.
I know he's coming. I know for a fact that guy's going to show up. The guy is a huge piece right now. And there's also images floating around of Abraham just bawling his fucking eyes out. So...
The mullet dies.
The mullet dies.
The
pre-dyed ginger mullet.
He is Samson. The hair's been cut.
Oh, shit.
That's what it is.
It's rough.
A zombie grabs him by the hair and he's got to chop off the mullet.
He's got to live for a while, though, unfortunately. But
says you.
No, yeah. If they follow the storyline,
but they're not.
They actually have been. They just will skip over a part and just do it again later,
or just throw something in.
Like the Dixon brothers, gotta sell those T-shirts though. Hey, Kirkman's not bitching. Well, he ain't bitching, that's for sure. What was I gonna say? Did you, and one last thing before we wrap this up, do you notice that Rick looks a little bit crazy? Like, I just remember the one scene when he's kneeling, and he looks at him, and he does that whole scene, I have a red-handled machete, and that's the one I'm going to kill you with. Just his eyes look so bewildered, and I saw a picture, it's like a picture of him in season 1, like when he's all freaking out when he saw a bicycle zombie, and he was like, oh, fuck, and it said scared as fuck. And then below it's like his face like killing what's his face? Gareth, and it says no longer gives a fuck.
You know why?
The beard.
That's right. The longer the beard gets, the less
that
fucks he
meme is
gives.
the best though. I just realized with this season I need to grow the beard more.
And there you go.
What's gonna happen when it comes down to like season 12? Is it gonna be in front of his piss stream? He's gonna have to wrap his beard around his neck like a scarf?
ZZ Top.
Jesus Christ. But does ZZ Top eat chimichangas? I don't know.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Thanks for listening to the Droids You Are Looking For podcast. Stay tuned for next week's podcast.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.